Good morning. This is the Financial News Network. I'm Stephanie Hsu. Today is Monday, March 28th, and this is your early morning market snapshot. U.S. equity futures are pointing to a slightly higher open in spite of Japan's nuclear situation and spreading violence in the Middle East. Overseas, the Asian markets are down, while the European markets were mostly higher. Domestically, investors remain concerned about the economic recovery, even though the Fed said it remains on track. Investors will receive economic data today on personal income and spending, as well as pending home sales. In the headlines, the International Trade Commission has agreed to review Eastman Kodak's claim that Research in Motion and Apple are infringing on its patents in a case that could mean hundreds of millions of dollars in royalties. And Walter Investment Management announced it entered into a definitive agreement to purchase GTCS Holdings, or Greentree, in a transaction valued at $1.65 billion. Meanwhile, AstraZeneca expects to pay $1.5 billion to resolve tax matters. And Research in Motion acquires Ripple maker Tiny Hippos, saying they're, quote, makers of a mobile environment emulator called Ripple and have extensive experience in web and mobile widget web development. And CN Insure announced that it reached a definitive agreement to sell its 55% equity interest in Beijing Fanhua Datong Investment Management Company to Wintersight Global Limited, an affiliated entity of Warburg Pincus LLC, for about $63.69 million. And Ample American Israel says gas supply in Israel continues. And finally, Watson Pharma confirms that OxyContin patent is being challenged. So stay tuned to the Financial News Network for further updates. I'm Stephanie Hsu.